After having the experience in New York City with the Honors Alternative Spring Break trip, it aroused a couple of major concerns to me about how the homeless and those in need are treated as a whole. As the saying goes, what came first, the chicken or the egg? In relation to the homelessness issue, do homeless people act sort of violently, clingy, angrily, and restlessly because of their own nature? Or do they act that way because of the way they have been treated over the years? Of course, there are homeless people who have mental and emotional issues that either cannot afford medication or are simply not taking them. Maybe they have never even been diagnosed. I'm referring to the population as a whole. There were instances throughout the trip where the people were treated so badly that it is almost impossible to believe that they could act in the gracious ways that society expects them to. They were often thrown out of buildings, and even police officers made remarks about how bothersome and rude they are. Yes, at times they can cause problems, but it is unfair to make a generalization that applies to everyone who is suffering when the majority of the people need help and just need a place to stay, a few dollars in change, or a hot meal to eat. Another issue that came up surrounded the actual act of serving to these people. An outsider not affiliated with our group passed by in the hostel where he inquired about what we were doing. A few of my friends and I were completing our blog post, and so we explained to him what we had been doing throughout the past couple of days. He claimed to have followed several different homeless people home to find them returning to apartments that he said were nicer than his own. I think this is a reflection on many people's viewpoints. Some people think that they are being scammed. This is wrong for several reasons. One, there is no way to tell the difference between a person who really needs help and someone who does not. Therefore, helping those in need should outweigh the thought of potentially helping someone who doesn't really need it. Not everyone that needs help is homeless. Some of them claim to be homeless to try and build their case and gain some attention, but maybe they just need a little extra help at home, even if they do have a home to go back to. Finally, is it really harming anyone to give a little change, buy an extra coffee, or make a couple of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? All of these small acts do not affect the person who is doing the donating, so why should it matter if that person really isn't homeless? Each small act can make someone's life better. Maybe showing someone your kindness could help to keep them off the streets and from begging. Maybe it could give them that little bit of an edge they need in order to try and find a job or do something with their lives. I think people really need to immerse themselves in the problem in order to fully understand it. Before making judgments, participate in a hands-on service activity with whatever your cause is. By seeing directly how the affected people react when the service is done and to see how they are treated on a day-to-day basis is an eye-opening experience. Having that direct contact is something that certainly makes a lasting impression on you that sheds a whole new light on the issue. I know it really helped me to better understand the issues that revolve around helping people in need. It is important to remember that nobody chooses to live a harder life than what is necessary. It could happen to any of us, and I know I would want people to help me if I was in a tough situation, so I need to do what I can to help people now.